Hi, I'm Annie.
And I'm Ava, and we are freshmen and student athletes at Social Circle High School.
And today we're going to be talking about our goals.
Right. Okay. So, Anna, what's your first goal for the school year?
So, my first goal for the school year is to work harder and practice more for softball.
Okay. Seems like a good goal. Why is this goal important to you?
This goal is important to me because as a freshman, I start on varsity most games.
That's good. Good.
And I just feel like I could definitely grow more in my sport and love Savannah, but Savannah's our catcher and she's leaving next year because she's a senior. So I'm really gonna have to step up my game and just
get better.
Good.
All right. Okay, so I'm guessing softball is a really big part of your life.
Yes, it definitely is.
Okay, so with this getting better at softball goal, how do you plan to achieve this goal?
Okay, so I know I have to practice a crap ton more.
Right.
So I also have a job working with little rec kids and helping them get better. And then I'm gonna practice and I'm gonna go to the batting cage and a speed and agility trainer, a strength trainer, all that.
All the different aspects of softball combined into one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so that's good that you have a plan for everything. I have a similar goal with my sport. So my first goal is to get better with tumbling.
And how's that?
Okay, so I think that to get better at tumbling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to practices.
Yep.
I'm going to sign up for practices because I feel like if I'm in a gym and I'm I'm around equipment and coaches and people that are doing the same thing as me, my age, it'll be so much easier to grow and be better. Because it's really important to me to get better too, because I've been tumbling for a really, really long time. Out of all the sports that I've done, like gymnastics and cheer, they all involve tumbling, but tumbling has always been my favorite with each of them. So I've been tumbling for a good 10 years, and it's really important to me to get better because I feel like when I'm getting better, I'm growing as a person because it's just always been a part of me.
Yeah.
So if I go to tumbling classes and I practice at home, I feel like practicing at home for a good 15 minutes a day can do you good. If you just practice a good 15 minutes a day, that's gonna be so good for you.
So this is really important.
Yeah. To me, I just feel like if I grow in tumbling, I'll grow as a person. I'll just better myself.
Yeah.
So it's really important to me.
Yeah. So my next goal is, as a student athlete, I'm planning on getting all A's. So yesterday after our game with Mount Vernon, we had a talk after every game, and coach was we looked at all y'all's grades, okay, and he's eyeing me down. Okay, so I'm sitting there, I'm oh crap, government. I'm failing government. I have a 65, and so he's just staring at me. I'm oopsies, one grade isn't that bad, right? So I'm packing up, I'm about to go to the locker room after our talk, and Coach Dawkins comes up to me and he's government. And I was he was you have a 65. I was I know. He was I'm not worried about you though. I was what? He was you've only had 2 grades in there, so I know you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So that's if I fail, I can't play. So
that's one reason why it would be important to you, because no good grades, no softball, and softball is important to you.
Really important.
So how do you plan to get all A's this year?
So I plan to study, do missing work. Actually, I'm not gonna have missing work.
Right, no missing work this year. No missing work.
Okay, so I'm gonna study, which is kind of gonna be a little hard because I practice in games every day.
Yeah.
So last night we didn't end until 9. So I got home and I finished homework that I had to do, and I stayed up till 11:30. So I'm just gonna have to study, actually focus in class.
Right.
That's gonna be a struggle. And then I'm just gonna study a lot.
Do you think that doing sports and especially being on varsity your first year of high school, do you think that it affects how you are with your grades and your work at school?
I feel like it definitely could because again I don't really have time.
Right.
But I definitely have to make time.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
if you want to do sports, you got to make time for the
For the
important
academic
stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because that's why we're student athletes. But yeah,
Student first.
athlete second. But yeah, my last goal for the school year is probably definitely to have healthier friendships. I mean, it's really important to me to have people around me who are like wanting me to do better.
Yeah.
And like are wanting my success just as much as I want my success, and that like we're rooting for each other.
Yeah.
Because I've had really like iffish friendships in the past. I used to let people like just walk all over me and stuff. Like I feel like it's getting better, but I just want to get to the point this year where all of my friendships are healthy and like there's good communication, there's good things in our friendships.
But I feel like there's aspects of friendships that like if it's not healthy, like it drags you down.
Right. And that's what I'm trying to get away from.
Yeah.
I mean, my plan for this is really just to like talk to my friends.
Yeah.
And just like if I don't agree with something, like I'm gonna let them know straight up. I'm just gonna be like, hey, like I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't like this. Like we need to talk about this. But yeah, like just simple like communication with my friends, that could definitely help. I mean,
Yeah.
just making sure I'm just putting myself to be around the right people. And if that friendship's not working out,
Drop it.
right. And maybe
Yep.
it's time to just go
Walk
our
off.
separate ways. But I think these are some really good goals that we have this year.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely accomplishable.
I think they are.
Right.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so
So
those are our goals.
for this year,
And I think we're gonna do good in them. I think we're gonna do great. But
we got it.
yeah. Bye.